Intel's 14th Gen and 13th Gen CPU instability issues forces game studio Alderon Games to switch to AMD, advises customers the same. Image source, I generated. Intel's 14th Gen and 13th Gen CPU gaming instability issues have now started to plague game developers, as the team at Alderon Games reveals its troublesome experience using these chips. Intel isn't having a good time with their mainstream 14th and 13th Gen consumer CPUs in the markets, and the instability issues have bothered them a lot. Our recent coverage went into depth about how Intel is now rejecting RMA requests for processors even though they comply with the terms and conditions, which isn't good for the company's reputation at all. To top everything off, Intel's CPUs are now highly prone to gaming errors and various failures compared to competitors such as AMD, which not only would put the firm's market share at stake but also future releases, such as the Arrow Lake S series, might be compromised. Another incident that surfaced is a disclosure of Intel's instability issues with Alderon Games, the studio responsible for the multiplayer dinosaur survival game Path of Titans. The founder of the studio, Matthew Cassels, says that despite implementing all the fixes advised by Intel, the problem persists. Here are the 5 main areas where the failure of CPUs exists. Interestingly, Alderon Games says that they have witnessed a whopping 100% failure rate in their testing and that Intel CPUs are deteriorating over time, compromising performance massively. To mitigate the problem, Alderon Games has decided to switch to AMD for their servers completely, which, according to them, experiences 100 times fewer crashes. This isn't good news for Intel at all, since the problem is now expanding to the professional sector of the markets. Team Blue needs to come up with a solution immediately. Apart from that, Alderon Games advises its users not to buy Intel's 14th and 13th generation CPUs. To notify users about the ISS, they have decided to enable in-game notifications to the general audience. We do hope Intel comes up with a solution as soon as possible, either in the form of CPU recall or mitigation that would finish the problem once and for all.